we're gonna do something a little bit different today. I subscribe to a couple of different makeup or skincare based subscriptions, and I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing of all three of mine at once and kind of try them on, see what we get, see if any of these things appeal to you. So the three that I have is the Allure Beauty Box, the base Ipsy bag, this is really hard to see, and the base Boxy charm. So we're just going to start from the top and kind of go through everything, see what I got, see what these products are about, and then put them on my face. Starting with Allure. So you open it up and you've got the little spoiler magazine, and then this, and then we open it from there and can see what's in there. First thing in this box is the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Moisturizer, which I assume is a night moisturizer with retinol in it. So the good things in here are niacinamide, which helps with brightening and acne, the retinol, and there are, what, 3 different types of retinol in here. Then you've got glycerin, and there's titanium dioxide in here, which is a sunscreen. And I'm not entirely sure why you need a sunscreen in a night cream. That's really weird to me, but it's in here. The only kind of iffy product in here is the preservative. Just because it's a controversial preservative, it's not awful by any means, it's just not the best preservative. It is DMDM Hidden Tone. I probably said that wrong. I will put the name of it down here. This is also a sample size, but I'll try it out. I like using retinols, so I have no issues with using this. Next, we have a brush by NYX Cosmetics. This is a professional makeup brush. It is the number 2. It is a fluffy, kind of flat brush. So I don't know how well you can see this, but it feels okay. It feels very light. It's very soft. I personally would use this for like contouring and bronzing because it's got that like flat that you could go right here with, which I don't need another one of these brushes, so it's kind of meh to me. Next, we have something from Wonder Beauty, which I am trying to pull out of its package. Wonder Beauty is a staple, like a hard staple in all beauty subscription boxes. You can get their entire line, I think. This is not... I'm having difficulties. Okay, this is the After Hours highlighter. So nice and shiny. It's a nice champagne color. I don't know how well you can see that. Get my face out of the way so maybe it'll focus. Yeah. So it's okay. It's not special, but it's okay. Next up we have the, let me see, the Belief Peat Miracle Revital Eye Cream. There's not much to it. This one is not a great eye cream, honestly. It's got fragrance and it doesn't tell you what kind of fragrance, it's just labeled as fragrance. Citronella, limonene, and linalool. Ooh, I said that wrong. But those are things that I don't want near my eyes. Like, I don't want citrus extracts near my eyeballs on that super, super delicate skin under my eyes. So I am not going to put this on my face because I don't want citrus extracts on my under eyes. And I don't particularly recommend anybody purchase this. Next, we have the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion. I believe this is a essence or a serum. It doesn't say. It has niacinamide, which is good, glycerin, which is good, squalene, that's good. It's got alcohol, which is not good, but it doesn't say what kind of alcohol. It's got like a lot of different kinds of alcohol. Yeah, it's got a lot of alcohols. Why would you, how do you moisturize your skin with just putting a bunch of alcohol on it? It also has citrus extract, which we don't want. Fragrance, limonene, linalool. Yeah, this is garbage. Don't put this on your skin. It's like they've got great things in here and then they just trash all of their great ingredients with stuff that's going to irritate and dry out your skin. So this one is also going to be a pass for me. I'm not going to put it on my face just because I like my skin. Next up, I've got a lipstick from Appeal. If it'll focus. And it is an ultra cream lipstick. It's got a kind of a cool component to open. And I don't know what this color is. It's kind of peachy, orangey. I don't know if I like this or not. I think we're gonna have to put it on. It seems a little too orange. I like orangey lipsticks, but this one seems a little too orange. Maybe it'll look great on my actual face. And the last thing in here is a Super Beauty mask, and it's rose. Ew. Rose scented stuff is awful. This is for brightening and calming, which allows your skin to stay moisturized. Rose is a heavy fragrance, not great for your skin, so I already don't like that. It's got glycerin, and then rose extract is like the 5th thing on here, so it's like really, really high. This thing's gonna smell awful if you hate the smell of roses. Lavender extract, which isn't great for your skin. It's very irritating. The black tea that's supposed to be so important here is like super, super low on the ingredients list. Ooh, it's got olive oil and olive oil is a known carcinogenic. So if you rub olive oil on your skin every single day, it will damage your skin. Like, I don't like using olive oil at all because of how bad it has been tested to be a carcinogenic. So again, I'm going to pass on this. So there's 3 products in here that I would say are hard no-goes as far as using, which means I've got 4 products that are worth a try. The lipstick and brush are full size. These are sample sizes. I guess the sheet mask is full size because it only comes in 1 size. And then the other 2 things that I'm not using are sample sizes. Next, we're moving on to the Ipsy bag to see what we've got in here. And it looks like I've got a mask outside of the bag. This is the 24 karat gold glow sheet mask. Is there 1 or 2 in here? It looks like there's 2 in here. That's cool. 2. Yay! Let's see what these are. Basically, these are for, it's got peptides, 24 karat gold hyaluronic acid is what it says on there, and it's help reduce the appearance of stubborn wrinkles and expression lines. It probably will do that, but only because it moisturizes your skin. It's not actually going to, like, retinol will like physically reduce your wrinkles and lines. This will just reduce the appearance of lines by plumping your skin with probably a lot of moisturizing ingredients, but 24 karat gold literally does nothing for your skin. That's just a selling point. It's cool and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bad. It just doesn't do anything. Glycol, glycerin, yeah. It's got mica in here, so if you are worried about obtaining mica, like the social risk of not knowing where your mica is coming from, you probably want to avoid this. It's got witch hazel in here, though that's pretty low. That kind of dries out your skin. It's good if you have oilier skin to put the witch hazel in. I just have extremely dry skin. So there's fragrance in here, so iffy. It doesn't say what kind of fragrance either. And then of course the gold is literally the very, very last ingredient on here. So there's no gold in here. Gold doesn't do anything for you. I'm not in love with these sheet masks, but I like them better than the other sheet masks, so I will use this one today. Next, we've got Skylar Hydrating Body Lotion. Is this gonna focus? Nope. This is body lotion with hyaluronic acid. It's sparkling citrus and sweet, no parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. I'm not stressed about the ingredients in a body lotion because the skin on my body can handle fragrance and stuff like that. I just care if it's on my face. No, there's a seal in there. I was like, that doesn't smell like anything. Gotta remove the seal. There we go. Ew. I am not. It smells like rosy oranges. Like fake, what is the word I'm looking for? Like orange flavored house cleaners. Or not flavored, orange scented house cleaners is what that smells like. And that is not a pleasing smell to me. It's like old lady perfume and old lady rosy perfume and citrus. So I'm downvoting that one just because it smells gross, but I'm sure I can find somebody who likes the smell of that. Next is from IBY Beauty. It's the City Limits Lush Eyeshadow in the shade Headliner. Let's see what this looks like. It's a tiny little itty bitty cute mini eyeshadow. And the color, ooh, that's dark. Not super to my taste. I don't care for dark eyeshadows so much. Oh, that's like, it looks way more purple in the pan, and it looks brown on the back of my hand. It looks kind of purple in the camera, but in person it looks like copper brown. Put it on, we'll see. Next we have the, is that K-Voss? I can't tell if it's supposed to be Kovos or K-Voss because the font is dumb. I can't tell if the heart's supposed to be a period or an O, but we'll go with K-Voss Fairy Dust Press Highlighter in, oh, I don't know what the color is. In Moonlight, it's on the bottom. And it's supposed to have Evening Primrose Oil and Artichoke in it. Oh yeah, that's like a pinky highlighter. So there is that. And then on the back of my hand, I don't know if you can see this at all, but it's the one on this far side. And then the other one was that peachier highlighter. I got double highlighters. I don't know what I'm going to do with two highlighters. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. So, I don't know how well this is gonna match my skin. I don't typically tend to wear a lot of foundation because I am old with very dry skin, and foundation has a really big tendency to just settle into all of my lines and my dry patches and make me look a good 10, 15 years older than I actually am. So any base foundation makeup is going to be like concealer right around my under eyes and then around my nose, but not foundation a lot. This, I don't know how this is gonna look. Let's put some there, see how it oxidizes and stuff like that. It looks like really super light on the back of my hand. You can see right here. But I mean, my skin's fairly light on my face. So, and then you've got the bag that it comes in. This is really like soft, very petable. I like it. And that is all for the Ipsy bag. Last is BoxyCharm. I'm gonna be real honest with you. And BoxyCharm, I guess, didn't put the spoiler card inside of the box, so they emailed it to me and I was spoiled. And one of my friends needed an exfoliator and I knew that there was an exfoliator in this box, so I pulled it out and gave it to them. So there's a missing product in here. I didn't really pay attention to what else was in here. I just specifically grabbed that exfoliator and pulled it out. I'll put a picture of it up here. Is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. The exfoliator in it is a chemical exfoliator, lactic acid, and glycolic acid, which are both really good exfoliators. It says to use them every day, but I definitely would not recommend using them more than twice a week. If you use them every day, you're just gonna way over exfoliate your skin. And the only reason that a brand would recommend to use it every day is so you use the product up faster and have to repurchase it. But this has great ingredients in it. If you are looking for a chemical exfoliator and you like the use of pads instead of like putting a liquid on your face, then First Aid Beauty is a great choice for a chemical exfoliator. So, in the box, the first thing we have is the Luxie Beauty Complete Sponge Set. It's a bake, contour, and detail sponge. So I don't know if you're supposed to only use the sponges for powder. That's weird. I don't like that. I'm just going to grab one of these sponges and use it to put on the makeup that I tried. Oh, they're like super squishy. That actually feels really nice. Next I have the Kate Somerville Biomimicking Peptides Smooth and Firm. There is citric acid in here, but it is very low on the ingredients list, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Not the most ideal thing in the world, but there's things that's come in here or in these boxes that are way worse than this so far. So the active ingredients in this, you've got the zinc, which helps with acne if you have acne. You have the soybean extract, which is an antioxidant. And also skin brightening. And then you have glycerin and sodium hyaluronate, which is hydrolonic acid. And those are skin plumping, skin hydrating ingredients. And then you have panthenol and glycine soja bean, so the soybean seed extract, which are like soothing components. Honestly, this is probably better if you have acne than anything. but I'm willing to try it out. Next thing in here is Evio Skin Aurora Cleansing Hemp Wipes. Now, I don't use makeup wipes on my face. I don't like to tug at my face, but I have a fantastic use for these makeup wipes, and I'm always happy to receive makeup wipes in a subscription box because I can use them to take off the crap on the back of my hand, and this is actually a really good makeup wipe. It took all of that off with no problem whatsoever. Great for removing swatches. Don't use makeup wipes on your face. This is also fragranced, which makes it worse. And then the last thing in there is from Ciate London, and it is the Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. I don't know how you have, like, I've never had a coconut setting powder. Is that like coconut in the powder? Or that's the color? All right, well, my battery died on me, so I had to take a little break there for about an hour to get it somewhat of a charge. I did confirm that the Ciate powder is coconut scented powder, which is why it's called coconut powder. It doesn't have a color, it's translucent powder, so there you go. But let's go ahead and move into trying on everything. I have just washed my face because there wasn't any face wash in there. I used my regular face wash, which is the CeraVe Moisturizing Facial Cleanser. Again, I have the universe's driest skin. So from cleansing, I move on to serums, and that means we're going to try the Kate Somerville Biomimicking Peptides Serum, which is smoothing and firming. I don't think this is going to be made for my skin, but hey, let's try it anyway. So this is not Instagram. Don't put this on your face directly. You will contaminate this little dropper thing. And then you get bacteria in your cleanser, which is gross on your face. Take it, squeeze it into your hand like a normal person, rub it around, pat it on your face. This stuff smells like glue, like wood glue or like model glue. So I'm just gonna pat that in. I'm really not going to get much of a judge of what this is going to do from one use, and using it with things that I normally wouldn't mix it with. So really the only thing that you're going to get from this today is it smells like glue and it's serum-y. I've got nothing else. I'll use it for the next month or so, see if I break out or have any weird reactions to it. A lot of these I'll probably test out for the next month and then update in the next video. Next, we're gonna stick the mask. This is just another layer of serum. That's all masks really are, is just a serum that you stick on your face for a while. Always read the directions and see how long. This one says 20 minutes. So I will stick it on for 20 minutes unless something, you know, really bad happens from it. So this is a regular cloth sheet mask. There are literal, this is the stupidest thing ever. So it's supposed to be like gold flakes. And I don't know if you could see this. One focus. There are like little flecks of gold on here. That's the gold. That, even if gold did something for you, that is not going to do shit. So I'm gonna stick this on my face. Stick that on my face like that. It's very cold. Whew. All right, and I'm gonna let this set for 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and this thing is starting to dry out pretty bad. You can see it's not sticking to my chin. So I'm gonna take it off about 5 minutes early. It also, my hair kept sticking to it, so I have my beautiful headband on to add it, or pull it off. You can like pat it in, rub it down your neck, however you want to do. Get that serum nice and just into your skin. Ugh, it feels so good. You want to let this dry a little bit because it's kind of weird to put another layer over like a serum that's not dry, but, or at least dried down a little bit, because you're just gonna like mix it in. I guess it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But does my face look more plump? I can't see anything at all without my glasses, so I'm just going to assume that I look amazingly beautiful right now, especially with my headband on. If you want to know where I bought this headband, I bought it in Seoul, Korea. Actually, two of my friends bought it for me in Seoul, Korea. So, not helpful. Next, we're gonna put the Olay 24-hour hydration. This is honestly not something that I would normally put on underneath makeup. This is more of a night cream. This is a tiny little bottle in a really big box. So, yeah, this one is just for this video is the only reason I'm putting this on underneath makeup that I'm about to put on. Normally with retinol I would put on at the end of the night, though apparently this has sunscreen in it, so if you wanted to do it normally, let me grab a mirror. Alright, we're just gonna dab this on a little bit. Not nearly enough. I have a mirror right here that just shut itself. So you're gonna get like reflecties on my face while I rub this in. I just can't see the viewfinder without my glasses, so I don't want to leave a lovely smear of white face cream across my face. This actually feels pretty nice, but I'm wondering if it just feels nice because the serum on my face is still kind of damp. Let's just rub some on the back of my hand. No, this is like a really nice cream. Now, again, I wouldn't normally put on a cream, especially a night cream, underneath makeup, but I do have dry enough skin that I can handle a very, very heavy cream during the day. So the only reason I personally wouldn't use this underneath makeup normally is because of the retinol in it. All right, the next thing we're gonna put on is the concealer. But before I do this, or the foundation concealer, I'm only going to use it as concealer because it is way, way, way too light for my skin. So yeah, it's not gonna work. It's like a full foundation, but I can use it in my dark spots and like my T-zone area, where areas that I brighten. It will work just fine in those areas. So I am going to go put on some eye cream underneath my eyes really quick, and dampen one of these beauty blenders, and then we'll test out these two. Okay, I'm back. I just stuck some CeraVe eye cream underneath my lips or underneath my eyes. I wet the beauty blender thing, and you can kind of see it didn't grow a whole lot, but it grew a little bit. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this on camera, but this shit's got cellulite, like real bad when it gets wet. It's really weird looking, but it's just like bumpy. It doesn't, I don't know if it affects it. I don't know if it affects it a lot or not, but this shit gets really bumpy. All right, so we're going to use the foundation concealer as just concealer. Once again, I'm just going to dab this directly on my face with my hands and then blend it in with the Beauty Blender thing. All right, so that is not, it's not great. I look ghostly pale. I literally look like I just put white cream paint on my face. Yeah. Shade match isn't great. It seems to be like setting on top of my skin instead of like blending into my skin. And it's quickly settling into fine lines. This is not looking great on my skin. You see this? It's like settling in here pretty bad, and then it's just like floating on top of my skin and on my nose, and even like right there, it didn't blend at all. It blended and then it like separated, and then it's just really bad. Like this whole thing is just awful. This is awful. It looks even worse in the viewfinder of this camera than it does in person. So I'm gonna say a hard pass on the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. Not great first impressions on that one. Let's add in some coconut powder. See if amazingly this powder is gonna save it. Ooh, this smells like banana boat suntan lotion. Like just straight up suntan lotion coconut. And this stuff is, that's white. That is some white powder. I'm just gonna put it on the sponge like that, and I'm gonna use it to bake under my eyes. I actually think the powder helped the foundation. All right, let me grab a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe E41 brush, and I'm just gonna use it to dust off any excess powder. That's not the worst my face has ever looked. And we've got this brush, which is a bronzer brush, and I think I need to add some color. So I'm gonna reach behind me here and grab a butter bronzer and then kind of use this to bronze the outside of my face and see what this brush does. Like, the foundation is making my bronzer cling like really, really weird right here. All right, great. I look like a clown. All right, the brush seems fine. It's pretty much standard to what I already use for bronzer, which is this one. It's the Morphe R10 is what I normally use. So this one is what I normally use. So it's a little bit bigger. I don't know, maybe I'll fall in love with it. I'll let you know. I would say I'll let you know next month, but I don't put on makeup that often, honestly. Next, we have two, what are these? Highlighters. So I am going to use the like pinky highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm gonna use the peachy highlighter on my cheeks because the lipstick is orange, so peach. Let's see. Highlighter brush. I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush for highlighter. Let's move on to the eyeshadow. I only have the one color of eyeshadow, so I am just going to start out with clean brush, and I'm just gonna take the Butter Bronzer and put it in my crease for a transition shade. All right, eyeshadow time. Again, this is IBY Beauty, and the color is called Headliner, and it is a very dark bronzy color. It's because it's a shimmer. I'm just gonna take it on my finger and put it directly on my lid. All right, and now I'm going to take the edges and blend them out a little bit. That's actually not bad. Honestly, that ain't bad. And then I'm going to use the other finger and do the same to the other eye. Like such a clown, I'm gonna take the light shade right here and do it in my inner corner. So again, this foundation is crap. You see where it clings like that? Like that's just not, it's the foundation. That's all that is the foundation having that cling. I'm going to throw on some mascara really quick and maybe some eyeliner, and then I'll be right back for the lipstick. All right, so mascara is ColourPop. The brows, I just threw some brow gel in my brows to kind of tame the flyaways a little bit, and that is Benefit. And now we're going to do the last little bit, which is our bright orange lipstick. I don't know that this is my color, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever worn in my life. I think this foundation might be the worst thing I've ever worn in my life. All right, this off, glasses on so I can see. I look like a white clown, especially with this lipstick. I'm extra white. Holy crap, this is awful. So, eye makeup isn't bad. Like, I've had worse. I don't mind this. The foundation is obviously really, really awful. Like, I still have discoloration underneath my eyes really bad. You can see it kind of settling into my lines. The powder's helping a little bit. And then obviously the foundation made this stick really bad. It made this stick really bad, which makes me look clownish. I guess I didn't put any blush on. I wonder if blush will save this. Did that help at all? Let's get up close. I guess it helped a little bit. I still look like a clown. This isn't the prettiest thing I've seen in my life. But I think most of the not pretty is the foundation. I will see you on Tuesday for a vlog.